Hello, welcome back to another sports reaction. Happy New Year's, everybody. And today we will be finally entering the NFL playoffs. Finally. Today, we're gonna cover what happened Sunday. The Kansas City wrapped up the first seed, of course. They are the highest seed in the AFC. Patriots took second. Houston took third. Who else took? Who took fourth? I think the Ravens took. No, my bad. No. The Ravens took sixth. The Chargers took fourth. So yeah, we have all that covered. And the NFC, you have the New Orleans Saints, the Rams. Who else? Hold on, bear with me. Oh, here we go. Okay, my bad. AFC playoff standings go as number one Kansas City Chiefs, the New England Patriots, Houston Texans, Baltimore Ravens, Los Angeles Chargers, and the Indianapolis Colts. If you did not hear your team up there, then that means you did not make the playoffs. In the NFC, we have New Orleans wrapping up the number one spot, barely. Los Angeles Rams, Chicago Bears, Dallas Cowboys, Seattle Seahawks, and finishing up sixth is, you got it, the defending world champion Philadelphia Eagles. Somehow they made it. I don't know. Next we have the AFC. Houston Texans, Indianapolis Colts. From what I've seen, Houston is the team to beat. They're number three in the AFC. They have Deshaun Watson out of Clemson. He's finally back from an ACL tear. I honestly see them going to the second round, but against the Patriots or Kansas City, they just don't have enough firepower, especially in the run game. That's where the Patriots and Kansas City can beat you. If they can't get the defense off the field, it's over. Because the Patriots and Kansas City will just literally obliterate you in every way. Except on defense. You can exploit Kansas City defense. You could beat them anyway. In the passing game. I don't know about the run game, but in the passing game, I've seen everybody throw all over them. Running game, I'm guessing, since I've never seen anybody bust a run or just fly down the field, that their defense is pretty good up front. Other than that, I see Texans taking out the Colts. But Andrew Luck ain't just isn't gonna lay down and let them steamroll. They're gonna put up a fight. I really do like the Colts defense, but Darius Leonard out of South Carolina State. I really like that. He has 146 tackles in the league. He leads the NFL in tackles. I remember the other game. What was it? The Jets, I think. One of the games. I don't get me wrong, but one of the games he had a record-setting tackles, and the NFL decided to drug test him. How about that? Other than that, I see Texas taking it. Let's see here. I don't know. I want to say it might be a blowout, but then again, I'm going to go and say 31-34. Yeah, we're going to go with that. All right, up next, we have the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers, and that's one I really want to see because I expected the Los Angeles Chargers to just destroy the Baltimore Ravens. But when Baltimore went to Los Angeles, ain't even have a chance. I think this was before Christmas. Yep, it was before Christmas. Lamar Jackson came in and he just took over. The defense for the Ravens took over too. I didn't expect that either. I thought Phillip Rivers, Melvin Gordon, and the Chargers defense were going to come in, steamroll, and walk on out with a win. The Baltimore Ravens like, nah, we ain't having that, cause not today. But It's a playoff game. Tensions are high. The blood is flowing. You know, you get out there, you might just punch someone. You never know. But this game is going to be a very close one. I see this going either way. Honestly, if Phillip Rivers can play to his MVP caliber style quarterback and his Hall of Fame, hell, they can win easily. But if he just plays like old Phillip, that just likes throwing it up in the air and getting picked off, I don't see them winning at all. Now, not today, Chargers. But I see either way. I feel like either team. I don't really have a score for that one because they're just two good teams. Like they deserve to be in the playoffs, especially the Chargers after them past seasons. They've just been atrocious in the past season. But this year they came out. They proved that they are a team to beat. But they have to beat the Baltimore Ravens in order to prove themselves that they are ready for the big-time matchups either against Kansas City or the New England Patriots. If you can't beat Baltimore, you're not ready, and you're definitely out of the playoffs, of course, because you're eliminated after one loss. Alrighty, next on the list. Who is next? Oh, we have, like I said, Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ain't no stopping that big man, Khalil Mack. When Deion Sanders says big-time players make big-time plays, that's your guy. He ain't gonna stop. He could line up on the edge and just, boom, hit you with the punch. That's gonna knock that offensive lineman back, and he's gonna do that little spin move. And next thing you know, quarterback sack. He's done. Eagles, they lost their second-year starter, Kevin Barnett, one of them. I forgot his name. But other than that, I don't see the Eagles defense doing anything. They really just, from what I've seen, one game that I really want to point out is I know I'm a Panthers fan and all, but I really do want to point that out. They were up 17-0 with 5 minutes to go. They were all in a groove, and the next thing you know, here comes Cam Newton and the Panthers. Here comes Cam Newton and the Panthers. One strike on fourth down. Next thing you know, boom. Then there they go. Torrey Smith, a 36-yard on 4th and 11. 4th and 11 now. That's a defense. If you're a defensive coordinator, that should be easy. You should stop that. No, they missed it up, and boom, there goes Torrey Smith down the field. Then they score. It's 17-7. So, okay, you're the Eagles. You're like, okay, we let up a score. That's all right. But then, 3 and out. Then you start to worry. They go down. Boom, another touchdown. Now it's 17-14. It's like, okay, now we got to worry. Now we have to get in there. We have to figure this out. And then, interception. That's what's going to kill you. If you don't win the turnover margin, you're never going to win most of the time. So, this is what happens. Cam takes the drive down the field. Boom, 21-17. Next thing you know, Eagles are just frantically playing. They go from their side of the field to the Panthers. And you think Carson Wentz, had a great season last year. Almost won MVP if it wasn't for that ACL tear. I give props. He came back this year. He did great. And then, boom. Kyle Love hits a fumble. Next thing you know, game over. Panthers go on to win, and the Eagles drop to 3 and 4. So when you play like that, you cannot afford to let up, especially against the Bears. If you have someone like Khalil Mack on the Bears, he's gonna come for your quarterback every single down, every single play. No matter who you are, he ain't gonna stop. He's gonna run past your offensive lineman and that whole defense. But other than that, I see the Bears taking it. 24. All right, who do we have next? The Dallas Cowboys and Seahawks. Last time they played, that was a while ago, I think. Yep. That was in 2015. Actually 2016. That was when Tony Romo was in the preseason, and they, for some reason, let him run the ball. He was doing a quarterback sneak or something. Or he just pulled it down and ran with it. So he takes off. Boom. Bruce Irvin hits him in the back. Next thing you know, his leg is hurt. He's out for the season. So he's talking all smack to them, and they didn't even meet in the playoffs. But that's gonna be a good game. They're both equally matched. Like, it's hard to explain them because Dak Prescott and Russell Wilson, they can play at the same level. So this is either gonna be a blowout or a close game. I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. I really haven't watched them play. I've only seen Seahawks play against the Panthers. Now, the Cowboys. Another thing. If they really want to beat the Seahawks, they gotta do QB contain. You want to contain Dak in that pocket. If you can close the pocket, your cornerbacks stay on them receivers. Oh, they can win all day. I forgot his name. Gregory. Yeah, Gregory. I forgot his other name, but Gregory. If he can get off that line and blow past them offensive linemen, boom, sack all the time. It just, you never know what's gonna happen. But for this game, I really don't know. It's going to be very interesting. Very interesting to see who wins. Because whoever wins this either goes to New Orleans or they go to Rams. And those two teams are not teams to play with, especially when fully healthy. Dallas Cowboys are just been up and down. I can't even pick the Seahawks because they've been up and down. It's like it just might turn into a kicking game, you know? Never know. It might be a defense powerhouse, you know? They might just step up and just start kicking field goals. So I might say 20-17. Yep, 20-17. Seahawks, yep. I'm going to give it to the Seahawks. They're going to go down late drive. It's going to be like a couple seconds. They're going to send the kicker out. Boom. Send the Cowboys home. Like always. Alrighty. That is the end of the playoff talk. In other news, we have the Bengals finally fired Marvin Lewis. Who never saw that coming? 16 years or 16 appearances in the playoffs, 0 playoff wins. Now, how do you keep your job after 0 playoff wins? Nobody. Then you got in Arizona Cardinals. They just fired after 1 year Steve Wilkes. He came from the Panthers as a defensive coordinator. Like, that was his 1 year out as a defensive coordinator. What makes you think he would have been good as a head coach? He barely did good with the Panthers as a defensive coordinator. It just makes no sense. The Packers are looking for a new head coach. They're probably going. I feel like they're going to go after the Oklahoma Sooners coach. That'd be a good fit. Who else? Oh, the New York Jets finally fired their coach. Not surprising. You know, just horrible. The Browns. Now, don't get me started on the Browns. They used to suck. But this year, they have turned it around, and they're going to be tough as nails next year. They get a few pieces. They get Baker Mayfield back in there, doing a lot more reps with the first team. This year, they're going to make playoffs. They're not going to make the playoffs with like a 13 or 14-2 record, but they're going to make it with like a 10-6 or 11-5. One of those two, and they're going to make the playoffs for the first time, and I don't know when. Because it's been a long time since the Browns made the playoffs. In other news, the Steelers. Steelers missed the playoffs. No thanks to the Ravens. The Steelers sat Antonio Brown after you could say, not even an argument or not even a fight, a scuffle, not even that. He just got frustrated because, you know, the Steelers should have won the division a long time ago. If they just won the key games, they should have never lost to the Raiders, for one. Nor the Ravens. Who else? They should have beat I think they beat Kansas City. No, they lost to Kansas City, I think, even if they didn't play them. I'm pretty sure they lost. But I would be upset if I was Antonio Brown. You work your behind off. You don't sign your best running back that you had in years, honestly. Le'Veon Bell. Then you missed the playoffs when you led the whole year in the league in that division for about 8 weeks, and then you cough it up to the Ravens, and you had to rely on the Titans. Yeah, that's just not good. It's not a good case or a good case for you to even get into the playoffs. I just couldn't see it. They were just too discombobulated. Like, they 1 week they want to play, then the next week they just don't know what to do now. We just gonna sit here and see what happens. Like, that's crazy. I couldn't do it. I'm surprised, and the outbursts. I'm surprised Mike Tomlin's still there. Everybody's calling for him to get fired. It's crazy. He's not a bad coach. It's just you just got to keep your team under control. When they are just doing what they want to do, stuff happens. Tempers flare. You get frustrated. You get mad. You get just irritated. And you get upset that you aren't in the playoffs chasing the Super Bowl. I would be too. I'd definitely be upset. On other notes, the Carolina Panthers. I'm so serious. I am dead serious putting in my resume for defensive coordinator. I'm so serious, y'all. They suck on defense. I could coach them. All I have to do is go get the ball. How hard is that? Every play, go get the ball. I don't care what play. I'm so serious, but no. This year they started off 6-2, and then just went 1-7. They got a win yesterday against the Saints. Oh, big whoop-de-doo against the backups, 33-14. But still, we gotta step it up. We have to get our offensive line together and get our pass rush good. Dante Jackson in the secondary did great this year. He got burnt only because he had no safety help. When you don't have safety help, you're always going to get burnt, and everyone's going to point the finger at you. Well, that's in your defense. You have to say, where was the safety? Where was he at? And every time that happened, either the safety wasn't there or he was there and just couldn't break it up. It's just crazy. Hopefully they can get it together next year. I'm pretty sure they're going to be drafting in the 16th spot. I don't know who we can get in the 16th spot, but I'll figure it out and get back to y'all. Next week, we will be talking about the second round playoffs. So, I will see y'all guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe down below. Share with your friends, your mom, your dad, your cousins, everybody in the whole family. I don't care if they're sports fans. Just go to a bar to show them my video, please. I would love it. Comment on the video. Tell me what you like to see. Talk about, debate, go live, whatever y'all want. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.